So, yeah, I was thinking. So, if I was gonna fix Halo Infinite, ow, first thing I'd have to do.
Make it linear?
No, no. Open world's fine, but you need to be hunted, and you need to feel like you're always on the run. So I would honestly make it to where, like, yeah, you can capture fobs, but after like 24 hours, they're going to become under attack and they're going to try and get them back. So what that's going to do is make it where we'll take the vehicle. Thank you. It'll make it to where, like, yeah, you're always on the move. Cause it doesn't make sense to me why humanity can just, like, you know, take shit and then hold it when they couldn't do that originally, right?
Yeah.
So I would employ that aspect. It's like, yeah, you're losing and you're going to be constantly losing. Oh, wrong one. So
Yeah, I honestly felt like it was a last stand kind of thing, but it didn't really feel
it
like...
didn't imply that at all, did it? Yeah, exactly.
They made it seem like, oh my god, these Marines are gonna die without us, but they were literally like, oh my god, we're gonna fucking kill you when we escape.
Yeah, and it's like once you capture, goddamn music. It's like once you capture a fob, and then it's like, oh, and then you have it now, and there's no repercussions for that at all. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. I got, like, absorbed into it and didn't die.
Actually did... Oh, is that you?
Once you see a giant green arrow, that ain't me.
And I'll leave that one for you too if you want to take it.
Nah, it's already half blown up. The original one's so much more tame music-wise. It's the same song, but it's way subdued, the way it should be.
And stop it. Ah!
Oh shit, is
Okay.
that a tank? That is a tank.
Yeah, I don't think our guys are happy with me. Actually, is that a Marine?
That is a tank. I'm gonna try and take it if I can. Ow.
Oh, okay. I'll stop. Sorry.
Alright, well, I guess this will work.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to go down.
Hey, you do whatever you like. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
You shut the fuck up.
Ah.
I saw our own allies go straight down into the hole. Like, oh, okay, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Shut up. Ooh, a Roselia.
Yeah, that music really getting it. So I would do that. I'd make it to where the game feels like you're actually wrong command, where the game continues to make it feel like you're losing, and like you need to know that you're losing because you're fighting against the clock. Like, just making a resistance and fighting isn't going to do it. You get it?
Yeah.
So, the second thing is, you gotta bring Atriox back, especially if you're playing a part 2. Because having a part 1, and then not bringing back the big bad guy, so, like, you need to have a villain that carries you into part 2.
Which, that cutscene technically hinted at that as soon as he walked out, which you didn't see.
Yeah, but we already played,
like,
we already kind of, like, won against everything. Like, that's the thing. It's like, alright, so Atriox is coming back. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we already killed everything that he loves.
Yeah.
There's nothing left of his world. At that point, he's just being suicidal.
Oh. Apparently that thing can just grab onto your vehicle. I didn't know that. I never knew that they could do that. That's a cool creature.
Oh shit.
They should have kept this thing around. That's cool. I had the tank drive under it, and it just grabbed onto me. So that's what it did earlier with that other Revenant thing.
Grenade!
And honestly, if I was going to do something where Halo Infinite-esque, I would have to make it to where it'd be implied that the enemies actually don't give a fuck about me.
Even though they keep calling you demon in 2?
I would have to do some rewrites and make it like where they're focused on something else and not necessarily me. And in their eyes, I've already been beaten, so there's no point in worrying about me. Because otherwise, when the second that I show up, you might as well just go fucking full send with me, right?
Yeah.
So that if you have an entire military force and I show back, you should just fucking annihilate me. Like, I literally have nothing to defend myself with. So I would make it be implied that they actually don't care about me at all. Like they don't view me as a threat. Because
they should have had that other alien race that we found, or whatever the fuck, the squid bellies. The rival of them, the actual rival.
Exactly. That's what I thought that they were going to do, but then the game ended.
And they somehow work together. No explanation of why.
Yeah, versus us, who has no standing military, or, you know, we have a ship. We have one ship, and that's it. That's it. That's all we got. And somehow or another, we're kicking their ass. It's dumb. It's dumb. It really is.
Oh. They overdid it. They did a thing that I hate that anime does now. They made an overpowered hero be so fucking monstrous. But I'm like, if that's the case, I understand that Commander Shepard is special. Not so special that he didn't get his ass kicked, apparently, in the fucking beginning of the game. And then you get rid of the only person able to kick his ass.
Yeah. You need to be... Look, all right, you know how I would do it? This is exactly how I would do it. I wouldn't have Atriox go away. I would have him on a fucking victory parade, all right? And I would make it well known. Like, I'd have him say it to Master Chief a bunch of times. Like close to the end of the game, I'd be like, you've been a thorn in my side this entire time while I'm trying to do yada yada, right? And then follow that up. I know, well, you essentially pull out the card, I can get big bad brother over here and whoop your ass again. And be like, the demon will have to face Atriox once again. And like
finally get his revenge, like, bitch, you know?
Yeah, but like imply, like, yeah, we got Atriox on retainer and you're kind of pissing me off, so you know what, we're going to send his ass after you. And then that's the end of Halo 2. Or not Halo 2, Infinite. That's how I would have ended it. Because you know what Atriox is, and you know that he's already kind of kicked your ass. Honestly, I would probably start it with a controlled fight and have you lose against Atriox in like a fucking chamber.
Well, that's what they did exactly with God of War. God damn it, I was killing a scorpion. That's what they did exactly with God of War when he fought against Walter? What's his name again?
Walter? White?
Not Walter, I said Walter. I'm forgetting who he is. But they do that in God of War where he gets his ass kicked heavily handed to him, and he's constantly reminded time and time again he can't actually beat this guy because he can't feel pain. Baldur, there you go.
Baldur, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have something like that. But you have to make it where the player cares, because if it just happens in the cutscene, it's like, yeah, I mean, Master Chief lost, but I didn't lose. Yeah. You know? And what you need is you essentially need him to have a gravity hammer and just come hauling ass directly at you and just beat the piss out of you. You jump out of the way, he just smacks your ass down into the ground. Like, just constantly, like, full berserk mode that no player could reasonably defend against. And then there you go.
That's what I liked about it, the fight with Baldur in the beginning. Like, he's just fucking laughing at you as you think you're decimating him. You know you're not, because you see his health keep coming back up. And keep coming back up, and it just reminds you again and again, like, this dude is legit immortal.
Yeah, so you need something like that. You need to have the player care about Atriox, and then you also need to have that as a threat, like, later in the game. Just like, all right, there you go. There's your villain that carries over. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of the sickly guy. Like, I probably would have had him die by his disease instead of, like, fighting. Because that's just... I don't know. It feels weird to knock out the head of a villain. But actually, both heads of the villain, guys. And then it's like, oh, yep, and now there's part 2. It's like, part 2 of what? I just won. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Sorry, I was being bombarded. Wow. No, they just... It felt rushed in a weird way. It felt like they focused more on the open world and less about the actual story, you know?
It really...
They had a concept.
It really felt like they didn't want to commit to anything. Like, they wanted to be at the least amount of divisiveness as possible. Fuck away from all that. Stop
See,
shit,
while
shoot
Borderlands 4 did try to commit to something, but...
myself. You don't know that.
They tried to... Sorry, not Borderlands 4. 3 really tried to commit to something which was really pushing the Ava angle on us. Which, now looking back, like, if you ignore some of the side quests...
Kill it.
Oh, shit. Didn't see him.
Another one.
Ah! Oh god, there's 3 of them.
Stop going forward. Go back. You're just triggering more enemies.
Yeah, I am going back because I was thinking. Fucking hell, is there another one really?
I'm dead, so until you get to safety, I can't do anything.
Do you mind? Holy shit, are you back?
No.
Okay.
Okay, what were you saying?
I lost train of thought. Something. Oh, they kept trying to force Ava on us. Borderlands 3 did have a lot of weird concepts going on, but the one key thing they kept trying to force on us was Ava. And it didn't click in my head until I paid attention to the side missions that Ava kept like talking.
Yeah, I told you she talks a lot. You naturally tune it out, but yeah, that's I wouldn't even really say that they had a concise idea as to what they were doing. I feel like they had about 30 ideas and they were trying to do them all, if I'm being completely honest. Infinite just it really felt like it tried to play it as safe as humanly possible, and then rushed the game aspect of the open world. So then they dropped the ball. Because if you play it safe and then the game has a hard time running, then it's a shit game. Like that's just how that is. You can't play it safe.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I don't know why, but that guy isn't dying, so I'm moving on. There's a rocket launcher before you jump if you want it.
It's tempting, but also... Oh, God! This dude... Or this dude that's behind me, apparently.
I'm hauling ass. I'm getting the fuck away from all that.
Invisibility mode activate.
Great hits. Alright. But that's not much. Oh, great, another Goss. A lot of bullshit vehicles here. Holy shit.
Oof.
There's a lot of stuff in Infinite that they should have done instead. And honestly, I personally, as someone that I love the Halo series, but I understand that we're at a point where the majority of people did not grow up when this game came out, and that's like a major thing. Like, Halo was major back in the day, and a lot of people, we're at a point where a lot of people don't remember that. With that being said, I would have preferred in this day and age if the Halo Infinite people had just done their own thing entirely. Don't touch Chief, don't touch Cortana. Just, it is what it is. You drop the ball, time to move on. Like, make your own Spartans, and then don't fucking speak about Chief. Place it at a time period before Chief, or where he's fucking off in some other galaxy. Something. Alright?
Are we gonna make a reference to him? Keep him as a tiny memorial, not a fucking cameo or anything.
Or just like
But as a
acknowledge,
data log archive.
just acknowledge they exist. But other than that, like, just do your own shit, because you've already dropped the ball 3 times in a row. It's done. It's done. It's over with. Fuck off.
More humans. They must be after the icon. On your way, Arbiter. I'll deal with these beasts.